Yo,
Hey, found this cat.
we gave her a home.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just saw cats.
We had a good experience. I am a big fan of the Cats musical. In 4th grade, my teacher made us read all of T.S. Eliot Cats poems.
Is that why you like cats?
And I've always loved it. But I also think when you're a big fan of it, it's a little bit hard to be pleased by another rendition. This is the holy grail, and it's the best. Nobody can beat this. Okay?
Yeah, I agree. We agree on something? Oh my gosh.
Miracle.
It is.
Is she peeing in the shower?
Please no.
Are you peeing?
If I was gonna sum up this movie in one sentence, I would say that you already need to be a fan of the Cats musical in order to enjoy this.
For as good as this cast is, it was pretty underwhelming. Taylor Swift and Jason Derulo, I was like, get out of here. You guys suck. That's all. Do you want to talk about disappointments?
I feel like that's the easiest thing to talk about.
Disappointment number 1, Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
That was really sad.
This freaking like, a Mungo and Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
In a minute.
Couple of cats. Is like the mumble rap of Broadway music. And also their dance sequence is like my favorite in this one. And their dance was totally lame. They were just wreaking havoc on some random house.
Yeah. I feel like the musical itself, or at least the DVD of the musical, does a really good job of actually having really good dance sequences.
Sure.
And I feel like this movie was boasting that it had the choreographer of Hamilton, and I just like,
No. Except for Skimbleshank's choreography was great.
The musical in general is just, I don't understand
What's going on in general?
No. Of when Deuteronomy sings the song at the end of like, we are not dogs. I just feel like it would work so much better if they ended with
Before.
Isabella and then you have that big swell of music and then it just like fades.
So my number 2 biggest disappointment was Bombalurina and the McCavities.
Yes!
It is so sassy and sexy in this one, and they're so into it, and the dancing is so good, and the singing is so good,
and the music is so good.
and their facial expressions, and like this one, Taylor Swift is like wearing heels, and she's not even dancing. Come on, like that's
it just
like one of
felt
the
like
best
Taylor
scenes.
Swift was
draining the life out of the song. Is that what you mean?
Took the words right out of my mouth. She just looked like she was being Taylor Swift and she happened to be wearing a CGI cat outfit.
Yeah, it was not a great look.
Okay, can we talk about Jason Derulo? First off, trying to be British
sucks.
doesn't work.
No.
Okay, wow, that's really harsh.
You don't have to sing in a British accent. The homegirl Victoria, even her, like you can tell that it's strained and breathy. This is why you record the music separately. Why are they walking in a bipedal fashion?
They do that in this one.
I know, but like it doesn't
Are you
make
saying
sense.
in general?
They're like walking around.
I feel like a very common thing in the Cats musical in general is like, are we cats or are we humans? Are we human or are we dancer?
Are we the same size as this chair, or are we the size of a mouse?
I really liked what they did with Victoria and Mistopheles.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute.
But when Victoria and Mistopheles are running to shut the door, they're like this big in the scale of the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cats aren't that big. Yeah, so Jennifer Hudson killed it, for sure. Why the double snot trails?
With Jennifer Hudson?
Yes!
Because she's crying. People snot cry.
She's crying without tears and only with snot tears. That was gross, man. There was a droplet of snot rolling into her mouth. And I'm like, bro, I wanted to pet them. They looked so soft.
I wanted to
especially
touch their
their
head.
chests. Really, I thought their chests looked really soft.
Ooh.
When Judi Dench and Mistopheles, he was like, I was like,
should you really do that to
I
Victoria?
was like, are they gonna kiss? And he like was like right in front, and then was like.
Okay, I wanted
Funny.
Mr. Mistopheles and Victoria to kiss.
Yeah, me too. But I think they did cat kiss.
Like, why can't we
cats
cross?
don't kiss?
Cats don't wear shoes either. Cats don't do a lot of things.
What if they both their tongues were like?
Ew,
licking-
stop! Gross.
That's not what cats do. They're like licking
No,
each other's
stop.
faces.
Okay, this is the hard thing that this movie tries to do is like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna be cats sometimes, but then we're gonna be human because
Humans.
being a cat as a human would be really weird and uncomfortable right now. There was a lot of whisper singing.
And some of the singing was honestly bad. I just don't like when we take actors. We're like, sing this musical. And I'm like, there are so many qualified people that can sing technically better than you. Actually trained Broadway singers. You don't belong here. This is a Broadway musical, or excuse me, West End musical.
The whole thing was like, this looks cool, still kind of weird.
Yeah. Overall, I wasn't like, you know when you watch a movie and you're actually like mad that you watched it? That's over here, and then like this is over over here, I'm at a solid like here. So yeah.
I agree.
But for some reason I feel weirdly protective. Like a bunch of celebrities are trashing this Cats movie really hard right now. And I'm like,
just like everyone else.
Shut up. But I'm also trashing it.
It's
I
the
love Cats.
That's like the difference when I watched Rise of Skywalker and I can trash on it, but nobody else can because they don't love it.
Nobody should go see the Cats movie if they hate the musical Cats. You have no business going to theater and watching it because we are like ready to like it and we didn't like it.
Yeah.
So people that are like, this is trash.
You're wasting 2.5 hours.
And $8.
Is that cheaper than $10?
Is $8 cheaper than $10? You heard it here first, folks. Jenna Schilling asking the really hard-hitting questions. Yes, it is.
Concluding thoughts, go see this.
And by go see, buy the DVD online.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, those are your people, homegirl.
Look at that.